Let's call the Board of Public Works and Capital Assets meeting of March 11th, 2025 to order. Roll call.
Hillis here.
Guzikowski here.
Zarnecki here.
Seifert here.
Segala here.
Approval minutes. Sorry about last month's meeting, guys.
Hey, we persevered, Goose.
Yeah.
Carried on.
That's right. So we need to approve
Minutes.
minutes, yes.
Seifert moves to approve the minutes of 2/11/2025.
Segala seconds.
Roll call.
Eli.
Guzikowski, aye.
Zarnecki, aye.
Seifert, aye.
Segala, aye.
Review of common council, anything? Okay. Number 5, consider a motion to enter into an agreement with Xylem Inc. for the purchase of additional filter media in the amount of $19,742.
So this item is to replace some of the lost anthracite coal that's on the top of our filters. When we backwash occasionally, some of it will go out the troughs. And after a number of years, the last time these filters were addressed were in 2010 during that expansion project. So it's time to add a little bit. We did a test filter last year. Discovered it was about 2,000 pounds that was needed. So we're spreading that out now through the rest of the filter. We're doing the work ourselves. It's just a matter of getting it.
Red?
No, that's fine.
Sounds pretty
I was
uncontroversial to me.
I was just thinking that, could you flush those filters at all
We do.
and reuse them without?
We do. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do. Every night we do one of the filters. We backwash it.
In your spare time, Fred, we're going to send you down here. You can get a toothbrush out.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
No, we're
that's
just-
actually what's causing the loss of the media.
I thought we could do that, I recall, but I wasn't sure, and I thought, well, we'll just keep the meeting going.
No, you
So
good?
Continuity. We're
Yeah.
good, Fred. This will be a short one. We can ask a question or two, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Ready. Anyone have any? No? And
You want a motion?
motion.
Yeah. Gail moved to enter an agreement with Xylem Inc. for the purchase of additional filter media in the amount of $19,742.
Zarnecki will second.
Roll call.
Eli.
Guzikowski, aye.
Zarnecki, aye.
Seifert, aye.
Segala, aye.
Alrighty. Number 6, consider to enter into an agreement with William Reed Ltd. for the replacement of 2 rapid mixers in the amount of $53,749. $479.68.
So this project replaces our 2 rapid mixers that are used to mix the coagulant chemical into the raw water when it first comes to the treatment plant. They were originally put in 1999. Since had them replaced, we've rebuilt them several times. The rebuild parts are getting harder to find, of course, and they're taking more extensive work. So because of the cost of repairing it, it made sense due to their age. It made sense to go ahead and replace them. So we're doing one at a time. The mixers get sent down to Houston. Get a new one sent back up to us. One of them, like I said, we can do at a time to keep them.
And I see this was part of your capital budget
It
process.
was,
anyway,
yes,
so-
anticipated, yes.
Comments or questions?
No questions.
Yeah.
Any motion?
Seifert moves to enter into an agreement with William Reed Ltd. for the replacement of 2 rapid mixers in the amount of $53,479.68.
Gail, second.
Roll call.
Gail, aye.
Guzikowski, aye.
Zarnecki, aye.
Seifert, aye.
Segala, aye.
Alrighty. Number 7, consider a motion to authorize the utility engineer to amend the existing general services agreement with Strand in the amount not to exceed $75,000 to extend the contract to December 31st, 2030.
So this item is to extend our general services contract with Strand Engineers. They do as-needed work for us. An example of that is the cell phone reviews. They'll do structural reviews, as well as the construction reviews for the cell antennas on our towers. We use them for other, we call them junk jobs, smaller jobs. Another one coming up is our intake cleaning. They're going to help guide through that process, the regulatory process on that. And that's what we use.
Seems reasonable to me. Any comments or questions?
Like the 75 Gs is a rolling number, is that annually or?
That's something we come back to, so maybe once every couple of years. It depends on how much we use them. If we don't use them a
Oh.
lot, then that'll just sit out there as a balance. If we do, then we come back to the board for another. I think the last one says here through,
That started in 2020 at 50,000
yeah,
or increased by? All right. Pretty reasonable for.
Yep, I agree.
and all the cell phone work, that's all reimbursed. So that's something we get back from the cell company.
Oh, okay.
Good to know. Motion.
Zarnicki will move to authorize the utility engineer to amend the existing general services agreement with Strand in the amount of not to exceed $75,000 and extend the contract to December 31, 2030.
Hill second.
Roll call.
Gale, aye.
Guzekowski, aye.
Zarnicki, aye.
Seifert, aye.
Secali, aye.
Number 8, consider a motion to approve utility vouchers in the amount of $778,429.82.
Nothing particularly special this one.
Okay.
See, Schumer Hills, Bill, that's just their help in the planning process for the,
Yeah, that's the design work, yeah, that team's probably 25, 30 strong.
all right, Gale move to approve utility vouchers in the amount of $778,429.82.
Seifert seconds.
Roll call.
Gale, aye.
Guzekowski, aye.
Zarnicki, aye.
Seifert, aye.
Secali, aye.
Consider additional administrative and operations reports. Anything?
I think the notable piece on the administrative report is the fact that we're starting out the year kind of low compared to last year. And that's really all contained within the industrial category, is all contained within We Energies. They've dropped their usage by 30%. Significant amount. We had been talking to them over the last probably 2 years about a leak on their property. Perhaps they've gotten a handle on it. We don't have any reports at this point, but yeah, they've dropped, and that was a significant drop. Shepherd Avenue Water Main is gonna set to start on the 17th, next week, Monday. Got delayed a little bit, but they're gonna start that, so that's from Groveland down to Peach Road. There's been a message board up there, I know they changed the message on it. Oh, they had.
All right.
Any comments or questions for anyone?
Good.
Looks good. Well then, if there's no other comments or questions, motion to adjourn.
Seifert moves to adjourn at 12:09.
Hill second.
Roll call.
Gale, aye.
Guzekowski, aye.
Zarnicki, aye.
Seifert, aye.
Secali, aye.
There you go.